Oh. I only don't freaking 27 health. Stop coughing. I will not welcome until later. He scares me. I need my sensitivity higher. This thing is annoying. When? Hmm. Yeah, I'm playing a game. Bye. No way. What was he? Jesus Christ. So
Get it.
Don't need no crap. Apple. Just looking around here and I can't find it. I see a guy, but is he gonna start attacking me? No, I can't build. No. Oh, from freaking behind. I really don't miss this one. Actually, no, why not? So it's gold. Actually, no, 50 does 50, because I might get jetpack more. Because you get really good loot. Where's the team gonna go? Anarchy, alright. Could you the truck now because there's a person out there. And because I was seeing it as a line. What's this behind here? I found this on beach. Nope. Please. I hope I got one kill. Don't know. I huge thingy. I was just in a GT.
Hello Brother fans, AJT here, welcoming you to our first ever episode of Tuesday's Transfer Rumours. Basically, if you don't know what the show is, it's, well, I'm guessing you don't because obviously that's why you've tuned in tonight, so I appreciate you watching the video. But we're basically going to be talking over everything Borough, transfer-wise, including some world transfers as well. Stay tuned to try and see all them sort of rumours as well. But like I say, it's basically talking about ins and outs of what happened in the Middlesbrough loan. The head of recruitment is now Adrian Bevington. I apologise if I said the name wrong. Basically, a little bit of background on Adrian was that he was England managing director of the FA from 2010 to 2015. He was also born in Middlesbrough. Born in Middlesbrough, worked for ICI as a trainee reporter, as a lifelong Borough fan as well, at the age of 47 now, so fantastic for him to get the job. Well done. Well done Adrian on getting it. I'm sure he's absolutely over the moon, especially with being a lifelong Borough fan. He now works for the club. Obviously, what more can you want as a Borough fan? He's also worked with a numerous amount of managers inside the world, obviously inside the world of football. Like to be Kevin Keegan, Steve McLaren, Fabio Capello, Roy Hodgson, Stein-Goran Eriksson. So he does know some of the top gaffers inside the world of football. But if we get into some of the middle transfer rumours that happened on earlier today, we've seen that two players have obviously departed. The one being here for 4.5 years at Teesside, Thomas Mayas, who came in 2014 from Real Madrid. He got tipped to be his great goalkeeper and whatnot. Yeah, okay. Borough fans will remember him for his great efforts against Manchester United in the Cup and Manchester City. About to Borough went to Manchester City, got bombarded in that first half. Shots coming in from the likes of James Milner, Sergio Aguero, etc. Borough dealt with everything. Bamford and Kike popped at the end. 1-2-0. Obviously, went to our next round and got beat by Arsenal 2-0 away. What can we do there? And then obviously a few years there, went on to play Manchester United in the Cup. 0-0. We should have took them inside the first 90 minutes. Went to extra time, still 0-0. Went to penalties. Obviously Thomas Mayas saved some great, fantastic penalties in that game. And Borough went through, and then obviously we all know what happened from then. But like I said, Thomas Mayas, thank you for everything you did on Teesside. It was unfortunate to not see him break through to the first team, but like I say, at the time Borough had Timmy, and then obviously Borough had Dan Randolph as well. So that's why the guy never really got chosen. There was maybe his better keepers of that ability in there for him. Also leaving the club was Martin Craniel. Martin Craniel I've touched on this week, saying that he never really made a much of an impact. I know he didn't really get much of a game time. He used to come on maybe 15-20 minutes of each and every game. He didn't really do a lot, you know what I mean? He came for Huddersfield. I don't think many people even know I don't think many people knew who the guy was. Like I say, he came to us. he's only on a short-term contract, and like I say, when the guy left, well, good luck to Matty Crane, to wherever you end up next, but unfortunately for you, it never really worked out in Middlesbrough. And obviously, Borough did loan out some players this season, the one being, well, I should say the three being Lewis Baker, which obviously came from Chelsea. And all the hype around him, I really like the guy. I really wish that he would have got more of a chance than what he did. He did only have 12 games for Borough and scored 1 goal, but it was a shame to see him go back to Chelsea after not really having a look in, obviously not having a look in, obviously not having much of a look inside the first team. I do hope we get him back in the Saturday, man. Borough do get him back. I do hope he has more appearances. We also have Mo Besic. Now, Mo Besic being a fan favourite straight from the time he came from, obviously came from Everton in January. Everton apparently want around 4 million, or should I say they want in and around £8 million for Mo Besic, which is nothing in modern day football. Let's be honest, £8 million for a player these days, especially with his ability, is absolute bargain. You look at Dan Randolph, who costs us £5 million, and he's been tipped to be probably player of the season. So, like I say, man, Mo Besic, fan favourite. He's even got his own song. So for £8 million for Everton, I think Borough have got to give him it. I know they're getting a new manager as well, Everton. So will he be able to give us Mo Besic? He might want to have a look at him as well, this new manager. So who knows? But like I say, man, Mo Besic managed 15 appearances and 1 goal. I thought he got more appearances than that, but that's all he unfortunately got was 15 appearances and 1 goal. Like I say, man, Mo Besic 1 goal. We were there, put him on TV. We were absolutely relentless there. Derby, where to see him score that goal. Absolutely fantastic player, and I really do hope that we do sign him, obviously in the summer. Jack Harrison's another one. Never really got a look in as well, but you know, he had 4 appearances, and every time he came up for it, every time he came on, he sort of had an impact. Ipswich away, you know, look at Burton away. Do you know what I mean? He didn't make impact, unfortunately, again for him. He never really broke into that first team. Was that down to match fitness? Who knows? But unfortunately for him, he never really got a look in. But we do hope that Manchester City do give us him back, because, like I say, man, I thought he was a fantastic player as well. I thought, you know what I mean, he showed some great ability. And you can see now to why Manchester City bought him for, obviously bought him for the future. He's going to be one for the future, that's for sure. Look at the lads that are actually returning. A few of these Borough fans may not even remember. The first one being Antonio Barahan. He obviously left Middlesbrough, he went to Real Betis. He managed 17 appearances out there. Will he get a look in? Will he get a look in ahead of Ryan Shotton? Will he even be considered for the first team with Middlesbrough? Tony Pulis will obviously look at him. Tony Pulis will assess him. But will he get a look in? I don't see it personally. I think Borough may end up loaning him back out again. We look at Julian Dessart, and I've actually put from Belgium, because we don't actually, well, I can't pronounce the name of the team that he's come from. It's a bit too confusing. It's a proper Belgian team, and again, he only has 7 appearances out there with zero amount of goals. So again, it wasn't the most successful loan spell for him. Look at Ashley Fletcher. He obviously went to Sunderland. The poor guy actually got dumped off to Sunderland on loan. Anywhere in the world but Sunderland, but unfortunately got dumped to Sunderland. He managed 16 appearances and 2 goals. And Martin Braithwaite, now he's just secured Europa League football with Bordeaux. Now, is he going to come back to the Championship? Well, as a Borough fan, so he is actually on loan. Will he want to stay, knowing that he's just got the Europa League football with Bordeaux? Or will he want to challenge outside the Championship again? Who knows? In my own head, I think that he probably want to go back to Bordeaux and obviously go and play Europa League against the likes of Chelsea and Arsenal. I don't think he want to be going to the likes of Shrewsbury and Blackburn next season, so it's completely up to him. And also some more of the transfer rumours now. Obviously, we've seen that 2 players that could be leaving the football club recently are obviously Adama Traore and Ben Gibson. Adama Traore, yeah, will he leave? It is a massive possibility that guy could leave, especially given his ability, his pace, the way they can beat a man. And I'd say there's two big Premier League teams that actually want him at the minute. It's Chelsea and Tottenham, who are actually leading the race for him, rumoured to be leading the chase for him. £30 million there or thereabouts for Adama Traore. Yes, Borough fans may not want him to go, but if you get £30 million out of the Championship for a player, that's mad money. And obviously, you know what I mean, giving Tony Pulis £30 million to go and play with in the summer. Like I say, man, he might be able to recruit some special players. We also look at Ben Gibson. He's actually one of my most favourite players at the club. He has been for a long time, ever since I see him make his debut against Huddersfield back in the day. But yeah, Ben Gibson, £20 million to Southampton. Now, Mark Hughes, we know when he was at Stoke, he wanted him. We know Mark Hughes is interested in Ben Gibson. Will he again take him? Who knows? But we hope he doesn't. We hope that Ben Gibson will stay with being a Borough boy. But it's reported that he could go for £20 million. So like I say, man, could be £50 million there of 2 players. That's exactly what Borough spent inside the summer. We could get that back. That's it. Who knows? I mean, £50 million inside the Championship once again to Tony Pulis. I don't think he'd get the whole. I don't think he'd spend the whole 50 million. I don't think he'd decide a kid like a sweet shop and like just like Guy Monk was. But I think £50 million is there. I think that's quite enough money for Tony Pulis to go and buy some good players. Not the likes of Peter Crouch that Borough have been linked with. Apparently, we're going to get Peter Crouch on a free. Yeah. We hope that doesn't happen. Personally, I know a lot of Borough players. I know a lot of Borough fans are actually pretty happy with the fact. Obviously happy with the fact that Peter Crouch could be coming to Borough on a free. Why Borough fans are happy with that sort of move, I will never know, because I personally don't want Peter Crouch. Yes, he may be good in the air, but so is Daniel Ayala. So why don't we put him up front? Why do we need Peter Crouch there? Do you know what I'm saying? But I say, man, just to get through a few now, transfer rumours that, or should I say, players that could possibly come into Middlesbrough once I can actually speak. We've got Denis Kollinger from Lokomotiva Zagreb. Yeah, that was a little bit of Russian/Polish there, and he's still got about 2 years left on his contract. But he could be coming here for $1 million. That's all they want from him is just £1 million. I think he's about 6'6", 6'5", that sort of region. Defender who wants to come to England. Now I think there's a few teams chasing him, including Reading and Middlesbrough. I think West Brom are in there as well. So it looks like the guy could be coming to the Championship. Now he's half decent, and given the height that he is, Borough started with Ben Gibson, and this guy turns out to be a decent little player. Or should I say a decent big player, because he's about 6'5". You know what I mean? Borough might have a bargain there for £1 million. I mean, look at Dan Randolph for $5 million. This guy's going to come in for $1 million. We might be alright there. And obviously Peter Crouch, I've already mentioned, could go on a free from Stoke. No, it's alright, Peter, mate. You can stay there if you want. Now if you look over transfers based on World Football, this is what I spoke about at the start. Do you know what I mean? Obviously, the first part of the video is always going to be about the Borough. Second part about World Football, and there's been some mad transfers. Rumours going about, and some that have looked pretty much done. If we get to one again, Buffon. Now Buffon, legendary keeper that he is, you know what I mean, spent his whole career pretty much at Juventus. Could be going to PSG. Now this one source comes from Sky Sports News, as you know, Sky Sports News have reported that it could be going to PSG, or that deal is pretty much done. So yeah, I mean, for a move to him to go to Paris, will he go, will he not? Well, it looks pretty much confirmed. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Everyone knows that he is going to be leaving Juventus. Obviously, everyone knows that Buffon will be leaving Juventus this summer. PSG is a team that he could be going to. Good luck to him if that's where he goes. We look at Willian. Now Willian, I've seen this one about, I've heard it from a few people as well, that he could be possibly going to Manchester United this summer. Maybe to go back with Mourinho. I say, he's obviously good to Mourinho. And I say, man, he's more teams, obviously, we look at the likes of Matthew, now possibly Willian. Bit by Chelsea back to what is the line, right? You know what I mean? But good luck to Willian, that's where he goes. The first thing that will improve, because obviously we have the likes of Martial, could be going out on Manchester United. Incoming could be Williams, that's great if there's Manchester United there. Robert Lewandowski, one thing to the Blackburn Rovers, could be now going to Chelsea from Bayern Munich. Now he has been reported that he did ask for the national side. If he got a little bit more time, he's going to try to get the deal over the line. It looks like that could be happening. People there reckon that Morocco may be moving out. Morocco maybe only spending money more. Obviously, as we all know, he needs to move around with the summer. Obviously, that's the last summer.
I don't know. I don't know.
Brand new, do
Nothing. Cause
You know what's going to Real Madrid now? This guy, Man City, we're going to Barcelona and Real Madrid. He's got a lot of deals with that. No, that was not for me. I was not going to move to Barcelona.
what? No. No.
PSG to Real Madrid looks like it could be done. Will he go for more than 200 million this time?
Maybe over now.
But like I say, that's as much as we know.
Listen,
Yeah.